Okay, good morning. All right, what we're going to be doing today, this is with the substitute here, we are going to be simplifying radical expressions. And we're using the hockey stick method. So we're going to put here hockey stick method. Okay, hockey stick means we are going to do like a factoring tree. We're going to find the common numbers that are in here that have perfect squares. So every time we're breaking these numbers down, we're looking for the pairs. To give you an example, we have the square root of 125. Now, any number that ends in a 5 can be divided by 5s. That's where we're going to start. So that would be 5 times 25. Got my factor tree going. That is 5 times 5. Okay, that's as far as I can go. These are all prime numbers. So I corral them into the hockey stick. Now they want to get out of there. They want to escape. They can only escape in pairs. These two 5s escape. Unfortunately, one gets caught and doesn't make it. So one makes it out. The other one is gone. Now this 5 does not have a pair to escape with. It's stuck under the radical. 5, radical 5. Now we also had the n. The n is by itself too because we would do the same thing. That's just an n sitting there by itself. It stays by itself under the radical. That's the hockey stick method. Let's do another example, number 2. It's going to take a little longer because there's a lot more division that's going to go on, but we're just going to start slow. So here we have square root of 216v. So again, that v is by itself, so that is going to remain under the radical, 216v. 216, that is 2 times 108. That's 2 times 54. That's 2 times 27. And 27 is no longer divided by 2. It is 3 times 9. 9. 3 times 3. Now we're all prime. Now we're going to corral those numbers into the hockey stick. And again, they want to escape. They escape by 2s. These 2 come out. 1 doesn't make it. This 2 is by itself. We're going to skip over it. And then we have a 3 and a 3. These 3s get out. 1 doesn't make it. Now when we have these separate numbers, we're putting a multiplication between them because we're going to multiply them when we're done. Okay, now what we have left is the v. It has no pairs. It is stuck under the radical, and also this 2 doesn't have a pair with it, and neither does that 3. So that is going to be 2 times 3 times v, which is going to be 6 v. And there is our answer. This one is our answer. Okay, we're going to look at one more here. The 512. Okay. Now, this is going to break down a lot. So I'm going to put the 512 right here. Square root of 512 m to the third. I'm going to do these separately. 5, 1, 2, and m, to the third. Okay, so let's break this into 2. 2 times 2, 56. 2 times 128. 2 times 64. 2 times 32. Some of you may have said 8 and 8. That's fine. You could end the whole thing there if you notice that. If you didn't, we're going to keep on going. 2 times 16. 2 times 8. 2 times 4. 2 times 2. A lot of numbers in there. That's why it's good to know your math multiplication tables, and you can make this a little bit shorter if you do. Okay, so we got a nice long hockey stick there, but it doesn't matter. Either way, if you can see a quicker way to get there, that's fine. As long as there's two matching numbers, you can break it up sooner, like this would have been an 8 and an 8. That's not the way we did it, so let's have these escapees go. So these 2's, they try to escape. 1 makes it. Now these 2's try to escape. 1 makes it. These 2's try to escape. 1 makes it. These 2 try to escape. 1 makes it. I've got one of the 2's left, but I can't forget about this. Now, m to the third, that is going to be m times m squared. That is going to be m times m. Make my hockey stick again. Now these two m's want to come out. 1 doesn't make it, 1 does. And then this m is left inside along with that 2. So now we take the stragglers, the ones that didn't have a pair, and we put them back in under the radical. And that's part's done, but now we got to multiply these 2's times themselves. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. So here we'd have 16m square root of 2m. And that's our answer. Now, I'm going to show you this one again using, at this point, 8 and 8. So if I did the square root of 512 and did 2 times 256, 2 times 128, 2 times 64, 8 times 8. Hockey stick. And I just want you to see that when you do see those bigger numbers and you can save a lot of work, it will still work out the same. So I'm taking these two numbers, 2 of them escape. I'm going to put this one here. And I have 2. Now I've got these two 8's. 2 of them try to escape, 1 doesn't make it. There. And what do I have left? That 2. I'm going to put that m here. Square root, and I've got that 2 left with that m. 2 times 8, 16m, 2m. So either way, I'm going to get the same number. Those are going to be the same. So if you do see something bigger and you don't have to go all that way, that's fine. You can do that. It saves a little work. And sometimes this just gets to be too monotonous, so that is fine. Okay, good luck. You can do that with all of these. It will work on all of the numbers that we have in here. 147 divided by 3 first, just a little hint. And all of these will divide. It's just going to take some work to figure out which number you're using first. Good luck.